politically vindictive prosecution, that there was no federal crime there. So now we're going to see what the Supreme Court says. So I'll wait and see. But you know what I feel about it. Not only was I not involved in any of it at all, and there's never been a shred of evidence put forward that I acknowledge your involvement in it, but I also thought that the prosecution was politically motivated, vindictive prosecution, and the Supreme Court's now taken the case from a, as you know, Sonny, from a unanimous circuit court decision the other way. So a lot of people will read those tea leaves, but we'll see what they do in the next year.
Anna?
So Trump and Putin met at the G20.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Trump found it appropriate to joke about Putin not meddling in the elections. And then he also joked about Putin not going after reporters, a guy who's actually killed journalists. How do you feel?
Yeah, listen, that's him. I mean, so let's...
How the hell could you have ever supported this guy and worked with this guy?
Let me tell you why, okay? Let me tell you why. Because elections are not about who you want to vote for. Elections are about who's left. Now...
Who's what?
Who's left to vote for? Who's left to vote for? So let me make it clear to you,
It's a binary choice.
Donald Trump was not my first choice for president. I was, okay? That didn't work out. So then you're left with a choice, a binary choice, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. And I've said all along that Donald Trump's policies, in general, are more in line with my philosophy than Hillary Clinton's was. And let us also remember that 20% of the people who voted in 2016 said that they didn't like either candidate. And those are the people who voted. Sonny was making this point before about all the people who stayed home.
Those are the ones that elected him. The people who stayed home elected him.
Well, he got about 60... Well, by the way, he got about 60% of the people...
What policies align with you? You're a prosecutor. This guy's a lawbreaker.
Listen, I think that... Well, you know...
He's a criminal. You're against despots. You're against dictators. He coddles dictators. He coddles despots. He looks out the other way on human rights violations.
I'm for deregulation. I'm for balancing the federal judiciary after 8 years.
Are you for pollution also?
Obama. No, I'm not for pollution, but I will tell you this. I'm not for pie-in-the-sky ideas like the new Green Deal, which is not going to happen. Is pie in the sky is too expensive.
But he doesn't have any. He's rolled back so many EPA things already.
He has a policy. You just don't like the policy and agree with it.
He doesn't seem to believe in the science.
And by the way,
now you know what my life is like every day on this show, man.
I disagree.
Just getting screamed at just for being a Republican.
I've said all along that, for me, I believe that climate change is real. And that
but he doesn't. You're smarter than that.
Well, that's okay. Listen, thank you. But... And by the way, those are many of the reasons that I ran for president and ran against him. But in the end, as Megan said and I said...
You put Charlie Kushner in jail.
I did.
For corruption.
No.
Now they're in the White House being corrupt.
And you know what?
You know these people better than most.
And Anna, by the way, if they've committed crimes, I absolutely have confidence in our system that people will be prosecuted and sent to jail. But that's not the point is...
Tax breaks. That's all that counts.
Well, no, it's not. No, it's...
You said it.
I did. That was one of the things I said. I also said deregulation. I also said...
Kids are in cages.
Okay, by the way, and I said at the time... Sonny, and you know this because we were on TV together. I said at the time that the stupidest thing Donald Trump has done in his whole presidency was appointing Jeff Sessions, who put that policy in place. It was wrong. You should never separate children from their mothers or fathers, and it was wrong.
Okay, we gotta go.
Okay, if you want.
We gotta go. Say it.
I've been trying. Thank you so much for coming on. As usual, all Republicans aren't evil.
Thank you
guys. Bring it in.